How's it going, everybody? GodBaer here. Once again, thank you for clicking into one of my videos. We are back on our Rams online franchise. We are going up against these 3-7 Cincinnati Bengals. We, of course, are the 9-1 St. Louis Rams. My opponent is starting off the game with the first possession. He's going to go ahead and connect with AJ Green. TJ McDonald's going to miss the tackle, and AJ Green's got enough speed and grass in front of him to get into the end zone. And that is never how you want to start the game. If your opponent takes a long time to get down the field and shows you multiple plays and scores, that's okay because you sort of figure out his offense. But when they score in 2 to 3 plays and you don't see much, and you end up throwing interceptions like this because Matt Scott underthrew it a little bit, Reggie Nelson goes ahead and goes up and gets the interception. So we are not off to a great start, but we're hoping that we at least get to see more offensive plays from my opponent, so we can get used to how he plays and figure him out and learn how to adjust to his scheme. But right here, he's chucking this one deep once again, and Marvin Jones is going to jump over, one-handed catch over 2 people, and that penalty was on Mark Barron. And Mark Barron's going to technically make up for that defensive pass interference call by getting this interception, even though Marvin Jones caught the pass anyway, so the penalty was declined. But Mark Barron gets the ball back to our offense. We got to get Todd Gurley going, but he ends up losing 6 yards on a run play, which is pretty hard to do, but we managed to do it right there. But luckily we do convert by hitting our backup tight end Kendricks right there for the first down, trying to find somebody. We're going to get a fumble from our quarterback, but luckily we got a fat man to recover the ball, so we at least get to come away with a field goal on this possession. It would have really sucked if we would have had 2 empty possessions. And right here, my opponent did the wildcat pitch on us, and I knew it was coming. I went to go steal the pitch with Watts. Or Watts? Yeah, it's Watts. It's Watts. Or it's Watts. It's Watts or Watts. Anyway, one of the two. It's Brandon Watts. I'm going to say Watts just because J.J. Watt and Brandon Watts are obviously going to be the 2 best defenders in this league. Hopefully. Obviously, Brandon Watts is my user dude, and he's got like a 70 overall now. He was like a 62 overall, but we've been progressing him. And right here, Paul Richardson on a 3rd and 10, just making plays and getting us down into the end zone. And we take this lead. We're only up by 2, but hey, a lead is a lead, and we're happy to have it. And right here, you do see that we missed a field goal, and that's because my opponent went offsides and blocked my field goal, and I was going too fast, and I hit square and declined it or something, or declined it or accepted, or whatever one resulted in me not getting my actual 10th point from that extra point. But regardless though, we are on 3rd and 16 and somehow miraculously catch this with Tavon Austin. That probably should have been picked, but hey, if Madden wants to get in my bed and help me out, I'm okay with that. And right here, we're chucking this one down to Jared Cook, making this a 3rd and manageable. You see, we got a 3rd and 4 right now, hitting my opponent with a read option, trying to get a little bit loose with Matt Scott, just to let him know, we do got a scrambling quarterback. I'm gonna make you, aware of what plays I got to make you, worry about them. And right here, he's trying to moss us once again, unsuccessfully though. So 3rd and 10, my opponent's got to try to convert here, looking for somebody, and TJ McDonald's gonna go ahead and get another interception for our defense. And I have really been enjoying these 2 safeties. I was really skeptical about playing them because I'm a big speed guy, and TJ McDonald and Mark Barron are both not that fast. They're both like 6'2" with like 85 or 86 speed, but they both have 94 and 92 hit power or something like that. So they're big, good tackling, hard hitting safeties, and we're finally getting Todd Gurley going by getting to this end zone. And yeah, just loving having these safeties. And you see that we got to put up a touchdown before half. My opponent didn't do anything with the last like 20 seconds before half, and we get the ball opening up the second half, and we are up by 12 points, which is a nice lead. We are up by 2 possessions, so we're going to try to make it 3 possessions right here as we bounce into our center, try to find a dude, try to pass lead up and over that's Drake Patrick, but Drake Patrick does a good job about getting up and getting that ball. And Matt Scott's got to put a little bit of, more juice or a little bit more oomph on those passes just to get him up and over those defenders, because I touch passed it, but didn't really touch pass. It kind of just went straight to the defender in a way. But other than that, though, we're trying to stop my opponent, and that is exactly what we're going to do. We baited him with the tight end, and that penalty is going to be a clipping penalty, so we get pulled back a little bit, but we keep that turnover. We get the ball back to our offense, and of course, we're going to try to kill as much clock as we can with that man, Todd Gurley. And guess what? He ran commit, and Todd Gurley gets the biggest run of the day, but it gets pulled back due to a holding penalty. So now it is 2nd and 16, looking for somebody. We're going to try to scramble, and we bounce into our offensive line again and get taken down for the second time by Carlos Dunlap. 3rd and 21, looking for somebody. Not going to find anybody, just going to see whenever we try to get this first down with Matt Scott. Luckily, he doesn't fumble for us. We just tried to get the first down as much as we possibly could, which means not getting down with our quarterback. And right here, Mohamed Sanu just doesn't want to go down, get as much yards as he possibly can, breaking 3 tackles. And then 2nd and 3, my opponent's once again trying to convert. He is going to convert by hitting Marvin Jones on a little flat route, getting just enough for that first down. 2nd and 10. AJ Green just holding on the ball, fighting for extra yards, doing a good job about just chaining together a nice first down after first down. So we got to stop my opponent from doing this. But once again, he's going to find Marvin Jones, get a nice little first down, touchdown. No, we don't want to allow him to get a touchdown, but he's going to test us once again. But this one we do not intercept. I don't know what happened there. That was kind of like a behind front, or like a behind front. I don't even know. I was behind him, and then he got in front of me, so we're going to just create a little word here and say befront. I was befronted him because I was in front of him, but the play at the end resulted in me being behind him, which allowed him to catch the ball. Anyways, though, on 3rd and 9, though, he ends up sacking us, so we will punt the ball, and is in a 19-14 game, though. So this ended up being a close game right here. Obviously, we got to stop my opponent one more time to make sure that he doesn't actually beat us. He's once again going to hit us with this little post route towards the little cones that they got out there, and he loves the tight end in this game. Like, he continuously, every time, it's either a streak, a dropped interception, which Mark Barron is aware enough to go ahead and get for us, which I actually loved. As soon as I saw I didn't catch that interception, I was like, oh, great. Anytime you get a turnover or fail on a turnover, the very next play is going to be a touchdown. As you see right here, 3rd and 6, I just wanted a touchdown. Either way, I would have been fine with taking, I guess getting the first down or just punting it. But we did end up punting it, but the whole point of me tossing up a deep pass is I was hoping he was going to play very run heavy, and since I got a very fast offense with Tavon Austin and Paul Richardson, I just, decided to try to test him deep, just, for the hell of it, just see if I could get it. We didn't get it, but we do get this W. We go home. This ended up being a very close game. You see, it was 19-14. We had all 19 points just in the second quarter alone. So we gotta, be a little bit more consistent across the board. You see that we had 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Andy Dalton had 2 touchdowns, 5 interceptions. Todd Gurley only had 53 rushing yards, 1 touchdown, which kind of sucked. Jeremy Hill also had a fumble on his side, so we're happy that his team only had the fumble. And then a lot of touchdowns from a couple different receivers, but we definitely got to try to get Todd Gurley back to his 100+ rushing yards a game, because this is only his 2nd time in, 11 games now that he has not hit that 100 rushing mark. And you see that Mark Barron, TJ McDonald, Brandon Watts, Reggie Nelson, and Drake Kirkpatrick had interceptions, but of course our 2 safeties with double interceptions, and that's why we love them safeties. They can come down and play the run, and with those interceptions they can sure as hell play the pass so well. Here are 2 more videos for you guys if you would like to watch them. And once again, thank you for watching this video. Hit me with a subscribe and a like if you liked, and until next time, everybody, GodBaer out.